Fish on.
Let's freaking go, guys. That was a tank right there on the black and blue Guggen Squad clickbait. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grubb here, Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 24,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. But today is actually October 20th. It is starting to get cold here in Michigan. It actually snowed for the first time yesterday, so it's getting pretty cold here. Soon enough, we'll be out here ice fishing, probably another month or two, honestly. But it's starting to get cold here in Michigan. It's like in the 30s every day. In the mornings, it's usually 30 to 35 degrees, and during the day, it's around like 40 to 50. But this weekend is actually supposed to be 70, so that should be nice. I might get out fishing this weekend, but it's actually, like I said, October 20th, and right now it's like 39 degrees out here, so I'm a little bundled up. It's pretty cold, but here in the fall, usually if you get out fishing, you can land a giant largemouth bass. Usually you don't catch a ton of fish like the springtime. Like in the spring, you usually catch like 50 to 100 fish out on Lake St. Clair, or even your local lakes, like 20 to 40, possibly 50 fish, just because those fish are really eating during the spawn or even getting ready to spawn. So they're really hungry that time, trying to get fat for the spawn. But right now it is the fall season, and I'm starting out throwing this Guggen Squad clickbait. It's almost like a perch looking style clickbait. I got the Guggen Baits Nuke Punch on the back, and I've been coming out here lately throwing the black and blue one, and I've been catching some pretty big bass on that, but I figured I would try out some new colors. I got that tied on, and also I'm going to be throwing this spinner bait. I've caught some big bass out here on the spinner bait, and then also I rigged up this black and blue jig with the Guggen Baits rattling chunk on there. This one's a really good one. And then I had to tie this one up, the black and blue Guggen Squad clickbait. So I got a couple different lures rigged up. I even got a frog rigged up right here. Got a bunch of different lures to throw around today. It's around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it gets dark here around 6:37. So I got a little while to get on a big one. Hopefully I can get her done today, and make sure to stay tuned for today's video. Make sure to go hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. Really appreciate all the support. But we're gonna start fishing, hopefully land a couple nice ones today, guys. Well, guys, I'm just getting out here to a little local lake around the house. I'm starting out throwing this Guggen Squad clickbait, almost like a perch style color, with the Guggen Baits Nuke Punch on the back. I've done really good out here on the clickbaits. I'm gonna throw around a bunch of different colors today. The last couple trips I've been out here, I've been catching them on the black and blue, and I've had some really big fish on the black and blue, but I haven't had a consistent bite. I've only been getting like 2 to 3 fish a day. So I gotta switch some things up, try some new colors. And this lake holds some really big bass, so we're gonna see if we can catch any big ones today. The water's super murky, super muddy. It's been raining the past like week, literally. It's been raining like crazy, and it even snowed a couple days ago, so that's crazy here in Michigan. It's like mid-October, and hopefully today is the day I land a giant largemouth bass here in Michigan. 5 to 6 pounds, possibly a 7-pounder. Maybe even catch some big northern pike. There's some big pike in here as well. So what I'm doing with this lure, just casting out, letting it sink and buzzing it off bottom, reeling it in slow, giving it a couple twitches here and there, get the blade flashing in the water. Oh, there is a fish. Come on. Something happened. He must have drilled it. Dang it. Come on. I need a big one today. I'm just getting out here. Like I said, it's around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and it is bass time. It is big in time. Come on, big fish. Got like 2 to 3 hours of fishing, so I think that gives me enough time to cover this little lake. Just working a drop off right now. It's a really deep hole over this way. In the winter time, I usually set my tip ups over here for big northern pike. There's some huge pike in this lake, so that'd be cool to even catch a big pike. Fish on. That was a weird hook set. I just tied on the black and blue. I haven't had any luck with that other color. I just tied on the black and blue, and it's a big one. Let's go, guys. They love the black and blue clickbait out here. Let's frickin' go. It's a tank. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh. Let's frickin' go, guys. That's a beast. Frickin' Mondo. John Doe, I call it. John Boat Biggin. Let's frickin' go. Right there on the black and blue clickbait, guys. That was frickin' sweet. I've been out here for probably over an hour casting around. I've been throwing a bunch of different colors, and I guess they just like the black and blue out here. That water's super murky, so that's what they want. Well, guys, there's that frickin' tank that I just caught. Let's check that out. He frickin' destroyed that black and blue clickbait I've been throwing around. That perch style clickbait for probably an hour longer, and I decided to go with the go-to, the black and blue. That's what I've been catching all my fish on out here the past like week or so. Just tied it on first couple casts. Freaking big one. Let's go. That's a really good one. Like I said, probably 3.5, maybe even 4. He's got a big gut on him, so super cool. Just getting out here, super pumped about this fish catch. So drop a comment below, what do you guys think this fish weighs? It's a big one, that's for sure, but all right, gonna put him back. All right, guys, when you catch these fish in the fall, the water's super cold, so make sure the fish are good and healthy, and revive them if they're not okay, but make sure they're good to go. Hold them there for a couple seconds and they'll let you know when they're ready to go. I think he's ready. Sweet, there he goes. Oh. Let's freaking go, guys. That was a tank right there on the black and blue Guggen Squad clickbait. That is the go-to color out here, I guess, especially because the water's been super muddy lately. It's been raining, like I said, for about a week now, so all the lakes in the area are super murky, super muddy, so I figured this would be a good bait to throw on. I was throwing this around for a little while and no luck on this. I've caught some big ones on that over the past year, and I was also throwing the black and blue jig rattling chunk in it, and if you can hear this, it's got rattles right there in the plastic. So I've caught a ton of big fish on this. I figured a lot of those fish, I haven't got a ton of bites today. I think I've had one other bite, and then that